Once upon a time, in a land filled with colorful candies and bouncy castles, lived a teacher named Michelle. Michelle wasn't just any teacher. She was a decimal diva. One day she gathered her students, a group of curious kids, and announced, "Today we're going on a decimal discovery mission." The kids gasped with excitement. What would they discover? Would there be treasure? What was a decimal anyway? Questions swirled in their minds like a chocolate shake. First, Michelle brought out a big cheese pizza cut into 10 equal pieces. "This pizza is divided into 10 equal parts," she said. "Each part is 1/10, or 0.1, of the whole pizza." She wrote 0.1 on the board. The number after the decimal point shows tenths. If we head to parts, it would be 0.2, 3 parts, 0.3, and so on. The kids pointed to the slices. "So decimals are parts of a whole just like fractions," said one kid. "Yeah, but instead of sharing the whole into groups of 2s, 4s, or 6s, we're sharing it into groups of 10s, explained another. "Exactly," said Michelle. The kids practiced dividing other pizzas into 10 equal parts. They learned to identify and name different tenths. They had so much fun playing with decimals. Then Michelle brought out a plate with 100 candies. "Let's learn about hundredths," she said. "We'll start with 1 candy. This is 100th, or 0.01 of the whole plate of candies." She wrote 0.01 on the board. The second digit after the decimal point shows hundredths. The kids counted the candies. "Wow, so this tiny number represents such a small part of the plate," said one kid. "That's right," said Michelle. "Decimals help us represent very small parts of a whole." The kids practiced counting candies in groups of hundreds. They discovered that decimals are awesome for representing small amounts. Next, Michelle brought out some colorful building blocks. "Let's build a tower together," she said. The kids built a tower with 123 blocks. "Great job," said Michelle. "Now let's talk about what these numbers mean." She pointed to the 3 individual blocks at the top. "These represent 3 ones." Then she pointed to the 2 groups of 10 blocks. "These represented tens." Then she took 1 block and broke it into 10 pieces. "Each small piece is 1/10, or 0.1 of the whole block," she said. "So if we have 1 small piece into whole blocks, we have 1 into tenths, or 1 point to blocks." She added 1 more small piece, showing to 0.1 blocks. "We can use decimals to represent parts of a whole and whole numbers too," she explained. The kids built their own towers, discovering that decimals and whole numbers work together to represent amounts. Finally, Michelle asked the kids, "Why do we need decimals?" "When I'm baking cookies," she said, "I often need to measure ingredients like flour or sugar very precisely. That's when I use decimals." She brought out measuring tools and showed them how to measure liquids and weigh ingredients. "Even when we're measuring distance, like the length of a ribbon or the height of a plant, decimals can help us be more precise," she said. The kids measured different items in the classroom, realizing that decimals help them understand the world around them. Then Michelle led them on a decimal scavenger hunt. "Find an object in the classroom that represents 1, she said. The kids excitedly searched for objects around them. "This pencil is about 0.1 meters long," said one kid. "This marker is 0.1 less than 1, said another. They found lots of objects that represented decimals. Michelle explained that decimals are all around them. The kids played a fun game where they represented decimals using different objects and solved decimal word problems. They discovered that understanding decimals makes problem solving easier and more precise. As the day ended, the kids left Michelle's class with the ability to understand decimals. They realized that decimals aren't just about numbers, they're about understanding the world around them. They discovered that decimals were a superpower, a key that unlocks many doors to learning and fun. And with that, their decimal discovery mission became a grand adventure. And now for the big reveal. This entire video was creatively crafted by Creativo Solutions with the help of an AI tool. Our team of AI experts and creative geniuses have been hard at work developing innovative AI solutions that help our clients succeed. If you're ready to embark on your own AI adventure, contact us today to learn more about our services. See you in the next video.